It's time for the most perfect morning ever in Magic Kingdom, and we've only got 4 hours. Is it possible? We better get started.
11 or 10 minutes important. 11 or 10 minutes important. The perfect morning.
It is a balmy 8 o'clock.
It is hard.
We are here for a perfect morning at Magic Kingdom. In case you are, stretched for time and you've only got a morning to spare.
Or if you're park hopping.
And to make this even worse for our perfect morning, how's that for juxtaposition? We've only been given 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours to have the perfect morning. And
Clock's ticking. I've already set my timer.
Yeah, and already it's 8:03.
We're 3 minutes in. We need to pick it up.
I know, but the monorail wasn't working. The monorail was down this morning, which means everybody was being forced to ride the ferry boat. Not that you ever have to be forced to ride a ferry boat, but we were forced to ride a ferry boat this morning, which means and we were here at 7:20.
I parked at 7:20.
Yeah, so
Ready to go.
we should have. This should be a non-issue, but as you can see, the rope dropping crowds there that are typically outside of Adventureland are not outside of Adventureland.
Well, maybe they just are all sleeping in.
Maybe.
Have you considered?
But typically, when we rope drop, we do two attractions, and that could either be Peter Pan's Flight, but we don't typically suggest that just because of early entry. Early entry is when resort guests have access 30 minutes to the park before normal park guests. So because the park opened at 8 o'clock, resort guests were in at 7:30. And the only lands involved in early entry is Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. Oh my gosh. This is Jungle Cruise. We might be okay, hold on, we might be okay because it's just a continuous moving line. Hi there. Approximately how long?
45, 50-ish minutes.
I don't think it's worth it.
You don't want to do it? All right, let's do it.
45, 50.
Yeah, all right. We were gonna do our typical rope drop suggestion, which is Jungle Cruise, because Adventureland is not offered in early entry. So we were gonna hop in Jungle Cruise, which is typically a walk-on first thing in the morning. But because of those 3 minutes, it went from being a walk-on to being a 50-minute wait. So are we hitting up Pirates?
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a Disney staple. It is a slow-moving boat ride where you are thrust into the middle of a battle between soldiers and pirates. And Jack Sparrow is causing mischief everywhere he goes.
Row number 6.
Let's get it. Starting off strong, row number 6.
Back row 5.
Yeah.
Best part about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride?
The escalator back.
The escalator.
Yeah.
Disneyland, you're actually in a boat when you go back up.
Yeah.
Or you could be on a moving platform.
Yeah.
We finally did it. Take that, Disneyland. A beautiful, relaxing morning on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, we started with some pillaging, some plundering. Pretty excited.
Pretty excited. We're gonna do our best to get through as many rides as possible this morning. A solid rope drop strategy because we're actually not using Genie Plus today. Specifically because it is spring break, and typically when you are using Genie Plus and having the perfect full day, you'd be stacking lightning lanes and optimizing it for the entire day. But because we only have 4 hours, we feel the best way to do that will be literally having the best rope drop strategy. Okay, we are technically 22 minutes in. We've done one ride. We checked, and Big Thunder Mountain is down. That would typically be our next one, but I think we're gonna go to Haunted Mansion because if you look at my Disney Experience app, it still says a 13-minute wait, which 13 minute is the unlucky number, and it means walk on.
All right, we are going to our next ride. This is Haunted Mansion. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a slow-moving dark ride through a haunted mansion. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, although it's not really scary. It's more of like a silly scary for the most part. There's a few little pop-up scares towards the end, but for the most part, just really silly scary. And it's at 13, so hopefully we're gonna walk right in.
This haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
morning. We pillaged and plundered and been haunted.
Yeah, and it's only 8:40, which means 2 rides. So was that 2 rides? One ride every 20 minutes?
Yeah, which
bad.
is not bad, especially with Jungle Cruise being 50 minutes now. So Big Thunder Mountain is still closed. It looks like wait times are starting to get a little bit higher, but Space Mountain is only 35 minutes, and it's going to get much higher than that. And this might be our only chance to ride it.
Right.
So I think we're going to go do Space Mountain.
There are other rides that are like 5 minutes, 15, 20 minutes,
All right,
but those
guys.
are going to be the rides that are going to be lower wait times for the rest of the day, like Small World, Under the Sea, Journey of the
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, which we, our goal is to have the perfect morning.
Yeah.
We are zigzagging a lot this morning.
We are zigzagging a lot. We just zigzagged apart from each other. So
Oh, no.
sometimes you just got to be flexible. Now, Sage already touched on this, but we are not using Genie Plus because we know that we cannot get our full money's worth today. We know we're only going to be here for 4 hours, and oftentimes with Genie, if you aren't making lightning lanes that you can use immediately, you have to wait for a 2-hour cooldown. If you don't know what Genie is, it's Disney's paid skip the line service, basically. But that means we would only potentially get to make 2 lightning lanes, and who knows if we could even use them. So we just did not feel like that was worth our money this morning. That's why we're willing to zigzag, maximize, make the most of it. But it's a perfect day, so we're gonna try to do a little bit of everything.
You know what upsets me?
What?
When we zigzag apart from each other. It makes me feel like we're... Hey, no! Emma, should we tell them our deep, dark secret?
Which what?
The fact that we actually did have a virtual queue for Tron this morning,
We did.
and then we decided against it.
Yeah.
The only reason I bring this up is because we're passing Tron. The only way currently to ride Tron is either by purchasing the individual lightning lane or by getting in the virtual queue. Because we're not purchasing Genie Plus, we said we're not going to purchase individual lightning lane, so we got the virtual queue this morning, and we were both in groups. Sorry, Emma got. You're right. I was driving. I live 35 minutes away. You live 10.
Virtual queue, virtual queue.
You're very good at it. Yes, good job. Now we felt as a unit, as a team,
Okay.
that because we were boarding group 7, our group 7 was called right at 8 o'clock when the park opened. And we felt that we would get more done if we just proceeded with our normal rope drop strategy. If we waited in an hour line right at 8 o'clock, because sometimes the virtual queue can be anywhere from 30, 45 minutes up to an hour, sometimes even more than that on obviously crazy busy days. But we felt we would get more done, and I think we made the right call. We skipped Tron.
Yeah, I feel confident in the call. Now, we were going to buy individual lightning lanes, but we're here on a time crunch. We only have 4 hours, and it is also spring break. And so if you don't know, an individual lightning lane, you can get 2 of them here in Magic Kingdom. One of them is for Tron, and one is for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
We almost got, but at 8 o'clock, the individual lightning lane was already for 5:30.
At 7 a.m., if you're a Disney Resort guest, you can purchase your individual lightning lane. We are not Disney Resort guests, so we cannot purchase it until the park opens. And by that time, the individual lightning lanes were so late, we won't be here anymore. We only have 4 hours.
4 hours.
But if you can get it.
Hold on, 8:50.
Yeah, so
Keeping us on
we're
track
okay.
here.
We're
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But if you can get an individual lightning lane and you're only doing a half day in that park, we kind of recommend it. And if you're going to park hop, definitely get Genie Plus, but that's not necessarily our goal for the day.
I'm a little nervous about this line right now, Emma. It says 35, but we are barely moving.
What's your plan? Okay, we've talked about it. My gut is telling me to stay because Big Thunder's still closed and Buzz is at 25. That's the only other one that I think maybe would be worth it, but I think Space Mountain is far more exciting and popular.
Oh yeah, but not including the filler attractions that are still shorter wait time.
That's what I mean by worth it.
Right.
Yeah. So my gut's saying 35.
My gut is also saying, my gut is saying 40.
Okay. That's 50.
6, 5 and 6. Oh, this is my second time getting 6.
Yeah.
Hey Emma, you want to know what makes me sad? That there's no moving platform anymore. I know.
Oh, I know. I think about it every day.
Bring back the moving platforms.
2024.
So, not for nothing, but I did say 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not upset though. That was only 5 minutes longer than what it was posted.
No, you're right. I'm just being a...
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so we were checking the My Disney Experience app, and everything right now, other than literally under the sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, is above a 35-minute wait.
Yep.
I think it's time to
Break our fast.
break our fast and also to get some caffeine.
Yes, please come and get some caffeine.
Because even though this is not a ride everything in 4 hours, this is a perfect morning.
Yeah,
So
we want to do as much as we can.
so that does include
Breakfast.
eating breakfast. Breaking our fast. So where do you want to eat breakfast?
I have a few options. We always have our go-tos, but
Yes.
I think Friar's Nook had something that looked interesting to both of us.
Yes, we do.
We both stopped in our tracks. We've been doing that together.
I
a
was
lot
gonna say lately we just had a Boma breakfast, and we were walking in the buffet line together. And every time we would see something we both liked, we would stop and go.
And we did it again this morning, so I feel like maybe that means that's the thing to grab.
To Friar's Nook. All right, we have made it to Friar's Nook here in Fantasyland. Friar's Nook is actually really open until 5 o'clock. It's not open all day, but it is a quick service location where you can grab some fun offerings like the sausage and gravy tots.
Hear me out.
What?
We both get a sandwich, but would you want to share some sausage gravy tots?
Hear me out. You get a sausage, egg, and cheddar pretzel roll, and I'll get the sausage and gravy tots, and we'll get a knife and we'll cut the sandwich in half. Are you okay with that? Shut up.
No, that's perfect.
Okay. We found a place at the bar.
I know. Can you believe it? Bar scene at Friar's Nook.
The Friar's Nook bar.
Yeah.
But we got the tots, the tater tots, with sausage gravy. And would you like to display this as well?
The pretzel sandwich.
Sausage, egg, and cheese on a pretzel bun, and that also comes with tots. Shall we?
We shan't. I'm actually full.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go.
More for me. Surprisingly easy to cut.
Wow.
It's kind of in there. Okay,
Here we go.
cheers.
Cheers. I don't love the egg, but I really like the rest of it. I wish there was a little more cheese. This is one of those, like, I call them like the plasticky eggs.
Nope.
Kind of like it's tossed on a baking sheet. But I honestly think the sausage is really flavorful. The pretzel bun is so soft. I wish there was a little more cheese, but this is a nice, like, if you're on the run, I think this is good.
I think, first off, I just want to say pretzel buns make everything better, just as a general statement. I do agree with the egg. I would have liked, in fact, I think the proportions are off. I would have liked a little more sausage. It feels just like pretzel bun.
I think I have all the sausage.
Oops, then that's my fault. But I think it's exactly that. I think you could easily eat this in line. It's a super chill morning snack.
Yeah. And now to the tops.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to get gravy.
gravy. Cheers.
I really love these. I get these a lot.
Yeah.
I like the sausage gravy. This is heavy, hearty, and especially on a cooler morning, one of my favorite things to get because it's so warm and comforting.
Something that I have noticed though, and you'll see here as well, there's not a lot of sausage gravy on there because they run out of it almost all the time. I was here for when Fry was doing her ride challenge. She tried to ride every ride in Disney World, and at 9:30 they were out of they were out of sausage. So they are a little bit light-handed with the sausage gravy, but overall it's flavorful.
I think it's super flavorful. This is also technically a side, and I think it could easily be a full breakfast meal. So if you're looking for something to save a little money on, but you know you want to get full, this is a great option.
So you can do what we did, just get two things and split it.
Yeah.
I feel we have a lot of tots though.
Yeah,
We have a lot of
tots. I also got a cold brew here, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because it is still just a Joffrey's cold brew, but you can get vanilla or caramel syrup here, which you can't always get at every single quick service location, and this line was significantly shorter than Joffrey's. And I like it just as good, so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, this is officially our halfway point. It's been 2 hours. We've done a couple attractions. We sat down to eat breakfast. I don't think we can sit down to eat breakfast anymore. I think we have to literally take our food and go into the next line. You have two options. Tomorrowland Speedway for 20 minutes, or we hope and pray that Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid is not actually 30 minutes. We eat this in line. Everything else is like 70 minutes now.
My heart is telling me one thing, my brain is telling me another.
Okay, now I'm curious. What does your heart say?
I want to do Little Mermaid.
Well, and your brain says Tomorrowland Speedway?
Yeah.
Listen, you know I'm not a thinker. I'm a feeler. Under the seat. Here we come. All right, listen, if this were the optimization day, then I'd be like, oh, let's follow your brain. But because this is the perfect morning,
I want to follow my heart.
we gotta follow our hearts. So we're gonna go to Under the Sea Journey to Little Mermaid. It is currently posted at a 30-minute wait. I'm hoping that we're gonna see a slight drop. I don't know why. I just think,
Little Mermaid's always moving.
yeah.
So hopefully it'll move back.
Yeah, it's an Omni-Mover attraction where the clamshell continuously moves throughout the ride, and they don't slow it down unless they're helping a differently abled guest get on the ride, or something does happen. Okay. It's only been 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's really not bad.
Yeah, 20 minutes. So I'm glad we did that. We always say that Emma is the scuttle of AllEars.
Like the narrator.
The narrator.
The one who sings the most off key. Are you gonna hold your breath?
Yeah, we gotta hold our. We're about to go on the road. We gotta hold our breath.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. This is so serious. We're about to go to the ocean.
Okay. Wait.
Ready? Set.
Oh, hold your breath at the last second. Wait. We only have an hour and a half left. This is not a drill.
I don't know what to do.
How-
That's not true. I know what to do. I
Do
know
you?
what we're doing.
Okay, good. Because I decided to film instead of look at the app, hoping you would look at the app in my steed.
Tomorrowland
My
Speedway
stead.
has in my steed.
In my steed. Quick!
Yes, sir.
On his horse.
I keep making weird jokes.
I like it.
People Mover is only 20 minutes, and then Tomorrowland Speedway is only 25.
So-
I don't think Tomorrowland's bad.
Well, Tomorrowland it is. Oh, but Eric's Village. Oh, wait, hold on. It would not be our perfect morning unless we didn't get a frozen Coke at some
I know
point.
you were gonna, okay, but the sugar.
Are you on a health journey like
I'm
me?
trying to be on a health journey.
Oh, do we skip the frozen Coke because of our
I
health
don't
journey?
want to skip a frozen Coke. One of my goals this month was to not have any Coke, and it's the third.
Oh, well, I don't want to mess up your month.
But I'm tempted.
Oh, or we could do what we did with the sandwich, and we could get 2 cups, and we could split it.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I don't want to mess with your month. We'll talk. Well, we may have just made a huge mistake.
Decision, actually. We didn't make a mistake. We're making snap decisions.
Yeah.
We are moving on, and we're willing to be flexible.
That's
which is what
right.
You should do on your perfect days.
Yeah, absolutely. This is 25 minutes. That is not 25 minutes. There's no way. So we are headed to the People Mover just because it wouldn't be a perfect day if we didn't get to do some of our personal favorites. Not that any of the rides we haven't done weren't favorites of ours, but this is definitely more of a filler attraction. Something you do when things are super crazy everywhere else, which they kind of are right now. But we're trying to make the most of our last hour and a half. Oh my gosh, hour and 20 left of our time frame. Can I ask one thing of you?
About Astro Order? No.
Attention travelers.
Once. No, let me finish. Once. I'm asking you to just attempt Astro Orbiter with me. Hold on. If we can time it right during Happily Ever After. Just once.
I'll be honest with you. I have done it during Happily Ever After.
Okay.
It did not change my feelings, but I'm willing to give it another go and again dislike it.
All I'm saying is, as friends, share this one memory with me.
That's the only memory we have together.
We have a lot of memories together. I'm just saying, I think it would be a core memory for our friendship.
I agree for completely different reasons, but I'm open to it.
She's open. That's not a no. That's not a no. Guess what?
What?
It's got a moving platform. Is this our? No. I did harmony. You stay. We love a good moving platform. Moving platform.
Good stuff.
Made it to the people mover.
Then step into the car.
Okay, so we have been temporarily stopped. I am so scared.
This is my favorite.
You want to shine a light on your face? It's good. Hey, I said our face, not oh. Are we about to get evac? Nah, that would be kind of crazy, though.
Cool.
What a perfect morning that would be.
Honestly, I think it'd be so fun because we're here all the time, and that's one of those like Disney adult experiences where you're like, I kind of hope that happens one day, just because we get to come a lot.
Well,
so.
and just because I think it'd be fun to like walk on the track.
And that's exactly why this is the ride I want to be like. Evacuated off. I technically have been evacuated off of one ride.
What?
Roger Rabbit cartoon spin.
Oh, that's so
Disneyland.
funny.
But it was at the very end, in that last scene, and they escorted us out.
I've
It was
only
neat, though.
been escorted off of Tower of Terror, but it was after the ride ended.
Oh.
And then they came up with like a little metal stair that like went into the elevator shaft.
Except action stars. Those are more useful. And these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles.
Space Mountain, 65-minute wait now.
Attention travelers, your journey has been
Emma
temporarily
loves it
delayed.
when we get
For your
stopped.
safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, if there's a ride to get stopped on, this is it. I mean, we only have 50 minutes left of our perfect morning, but
Spend all
the last 50 minutes is here.
Attention all people mover passengers. For your safety, please remain fully seated, keeping all hands on flex and feet inside your vehicle. All times of vehicle bumping may occur. Final show begin immediately. Thank you.
Excellent. This might be our final moving platform of the day.
You don't know that.
I have a feeling.
You're not.
I don't want to wait for my love to be
Okay, we are getting down to the not final minutes, but kind of final minutes. We have less than an hour.
Final minutes.
We have less than an hour.
45.
Less than an hour. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, wait times are crazy. Mad Tea
Spring
is
break.
30 minutes. It's spring break. This is something we've been seeing the last few weeks. However, this kind of makes the last 45 minutes a little touch and go. So it looks like Winnie the Pooh is also about 30 minutes right now. That one tends to move.
Pretty
So
quick.
we're gonna try that one and see if maybe we can get through in like 25.
Maybe.
And then end on a show.
Yeah.
That feels realistic.
That'll round out a perfect morning. Well, we've done a bunch of rides. We've had breakfast. You've had coffee.
Had coffee.
And then we're going to see a show. And then typically, I think the noon
parade.
The noon parade might count as live entertainment.
Yeah.
I know that's like at the end of our 4 hours, but
But if we're walking out and we still get to watch it, I think it counts.
I think it counts. The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is definitely one of my favorite attractions. It is on my must-do list, so I'm thrilled that we're hitting it this morning. I always say that I'm the Christopher Robin of AllEars.
You think you're the Christopher Robin of AllEars?
Yeah, you know, I'm always the host. While you guys are all doing your challenges and playing your games and, you know, while...
Being the main characters.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think I'm the Tigger of the group.
Yeah.
Quincy might be the owl.
Yeah, I think Quincy's owl.
Quincy's owl.
The only reason I think I'm Winnie the Pooh is because I love to eat. And for the most part, I'm like, let's just have a nice day.
I think you might be Piglet.
I feel Piglet energy, but I think Cassie could be Piglet.
Yeah, but I also, because Breedlove, I feel like Breedlove gives like just sweet, nice guy Pooh energy.
Me, he'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Why me?
No, you know who Breedlove is?
Who?
Kanga.
I do.
Breedlove is Kanga.
I do agree.
Is Dustin Eeyore?
Yeah, because of our weird rivalry that's one-sided, I think maybe.
I don't understand the rivalry.
I don't either.
We don't have that much time. We still have to see a show. It's almost noon. By the way, did you know? Hold on. These bears back here, they're like over $100 because they're all like.
It's the German brand.
It's the German brand.
Them in the Germany pavilion.
And they're all like specifically like handcrafted, like designed, like.
They're so expensive.
They're so expensive. All right, we don't have much time left. We gotta make this exciting. Okay, the clock is ticking down. Speaking of down, it's about to literally downpour on us. We have.
I think go inside.
What?
Because it's about to downpour.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna see one final show. I think we're gonna head to Philharmagic. That'll be our final. Ooh, whoa, bubbles. Okay, bubble wand.
You know what would be perfect?
What?
If you get pixie dust.
No!
Yes, Sage, come on, it's right here.
No! All right, Philharmagic, a concert with character, is a 3D show. It's about a 15-minute 3D show. I think it's been a fun and successful morning.
I do think I've had the best morning I've had in Magic Kingdom in a long time. Like, I just
Yeah.
had a really nice time.
We sat in line and we talked a bunch. We rode a bunch of attractions.
Just giggled.
We giggled a lot.
Honestly.
We saw a show. We ate something that I have never had before, which is nice. The only thing I would have done differently is I feel like I would have attempted to see if we could book a later virtual queue to maybe get on the virtual queue for Tron, maybe end on Tron or something like that, or even purchase an individual lightning lane, which again we had no say in that because they were already booked up by the time we could book them. But still, I think there was a way we could have maybe handled that a little bit better. Other than that, I think we had the perfect Magic Kingdom morning.
Yeah, I also think during the busier seasons, Genie might not have been a waste, but it really just depends on how long you're going to be here, because if it's going to be similar to the individual lightning lanes, we could have only made 2 Genie lightning lanes in the time that we were here if it had gone the full 2-hour cool down.
And right now I think, what is it, $27?
Yeah, it was
$27 a person, which
just for Magic.
Just for Magic, so per person, that's 2 rides. I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, so I don't think, the only thing I think I would have done a little differently is maybe parked even earlier.
Yeah.
Honestly. But outside of that, we were here 45 minutes before the park opened.
True.
However, I'm a rope drop fiend, and normally when I'm here for fun, we're here like an hour before.
That's true.
So just something to consider, that it's going to take you a little while to get into Magic Kingdom specifically, but I'm not upset.
No.
I'm pretty happy with our perfect day.
And you know, it's
perfect morning.
Perfect morning. And you know what's even better?
What?
In 2 days, we get to have a perfect morning at Hollywood Studios.
Again,
I'm so excited.
This one is going to be, I hope you guys tune in, it's going to be weird and different because of some work stuff that you guys are going to get to see.
Some exclusive stuff that
it's just different.
That we get to have, but it's fine.
We're excited. Just tune in.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now, if you want to see a full day here at Magic Kingdom that's perfect, check it out on the channel. See you there.
Bye.